Bombers are a special kind of military aircraft. Their main job is not to fight other planes in the sky. Instead, they are designed to carry and drop bombs on targets far away on the ground. These targets can be enemy bases, factories, or other important locations. Since the earliest days of military aviation, bombers have been a crucial part of a nation's strength. They represent a country's ability to project power across vast distances, influencing events without needing to send soldiers onto the ground. This capability makes them a powerful tool in both wartime and as a deterrent during times of peace. The role of the bomber has evolved significantly over the decades. Early bombers in the First World War were small, slow, and carried only a few light bombs. They were a far cry from the technological marvels we see today. As technology advanced, so did the bombers. They became larger, faster, and capable of carrying much heavier loads over incredible distances. This progression was driven by the strategic needs of nations, who saw the immense value in being able to strike deep into enemy territory. A strong bomber force became a symbol of a nation's industrial and military might. The concept of strategic bombing is central to understanding the importance of these aircraft. It is the idea of using air power to cripple an enemy's ability to wage war by destroying their economic and military infrastructure. This means not just hitting frontline targets, but also the factories that build tanks, the power plants that supply electricity, and the transport networks that move supplies. Throughout history, from the Second World War to more recent conflicts, strategic bombers have played a decisive role, shaping the outcome of wars and defining the balance of global power. Their presence alone can change the calculations of world leaders. Today, bombers remain a vital component of modern air forces. They are more than just planes, they are flying platforms for some of the most advanced technology on Earth. Equipped with sophisticated navigation systems, electronic warfare suites to defend themselves, and the ability to carry a wide array of munitions from conventional bombs to precision-guided missiles, they are incredibly versatile. The long-range bomber is the ultimate expression of global reach, a constant reminder that no target is truly safe. Their continued development and service underscore their enduring strategic importance in a complex and ever-changing world. When we talk about the most powerful bomber ever built, one name stands above all others: the Tupolev Tu-160. This magnificent aircraft is known in Russia as the White Swan because of its elegant shape and white anti-flash paint. However, NATO has a different name for it: Blackjack. This name hints at its formidable and dangerous capabilities. The Tu-160 is a supersonic, variable-sweep-wing strategic bomber. It was designed by the Soviet Union during the final, intense years of the Cold War. It represents the pinnacle of Soviet aviation engineering and remains the heaviest and most powerful combat aircraft in the world today. The sheer size of the Tu-160 is difficult to comprehend. It is over 54 meters long, which is longer than a Boeing 737 passenger jet. Its wingspan is even more impressive. With its wings fully spread for low-speed flight, it stretches over 55 meters from tip to tip. This massive airframe is needed to carry its enormous fuel load and a vast arsenal of weapons. To lift this colossal machine, it is powered by 4 of the most powerful jet engines ever fitted to a combat aircraft. These Kuznetsov NK-32 engines give it the power to not only carry its payload, but to do so at incredible speeds. What truly sets the Tu-160 apart is its combination of speed and range. It is the fastest bomber currently in service, capable of flying at more than twice the speed of sound, or Mach 2. This means it can travel faster than a rifle bullet. It can reach its target quickly and has a better chance of outrunning enemy fighter jets. This speed, combined with its variable sweep wings that can be swept back for high-speed flight, makes it a very difficult aircraft to intercept. Its ability to fly these high-speed missions over thousands of kilometers makes it a truly global strategic weapon. The primary mission of the Tu-160 is to deliver long-range cruise missiles. It can carry these weapons inside its 2 large internal bomb bays, keeping the aircraft streamlined for supersonic flight. These missiles can be armed with either conventional or nuclear warheads, allowing the Tu-160 to strike targets from a safe distance, well outside the range of most air defense systems. This standoff capability, combined with its speed, size, and range, is what makes the Tu-160 the undisputed king of bombers. It is a machine built for one purpose: to project overwhelming power anywhere on the globe. The story of the Tu-160 begins in the late 1960s, a time of intense rivalry between the Soviet Union and the United States. The Americans were developing a new bomber, the B-1 Lancer, which worried Soviet leaders. In response, the Soviet government launched a competition to design a new, multi-mission strategic bomber that could outperform the American aircraft. The prestigious Tupolev Design Bureau won this competition with its ambitious design, which would eventually become the Tu-160. The goal was to create an aircraft that could penetrate deep into enemy airspace at high speed or launch cruise missiles from a distance. The first flight of the Tu-160 prototype took place in December 1981. It was a moment shrouded in secrecy, a testament to the high stakes of Cold War military development. The program was a massive undertaking, pushing the boundaries of Soviet aerospace technology. Building such a large and complex supersonic aircraft required new materials, advanced manufacturing techniques, and powerful new engines. The variable sweep wings, a key feature of the design, were a significant engineering challenge. They allowed the aircraft to be optimized for both slow-speed takeoffs and landings and high-speed supersonic dashes, giving it incredible flexibility in its mission profiles. The bomber officially entered service with the Soviet Air Force in 1987, just a few years before the collapse of the Soviet Union. This timing had a profound impact on its history. When the USSR dissolved in 1991, the newly built Tu-160 fleet was scattered. Most of the aircraft, 19 of them, were located at an airbase in the newly independent nation of Ukraine. Russia, the successor state to the Soviet Union, had to negotiate for years to get these powerful strategic assets back. Eventually, in 1999, a deal was struck, and 8 of the Ukrainian Tu-160s were returned to Russia in exchange for debt relief. Despite its challenging start, the Tu-160 has seen a revival in recent years. In 2015, the bomber saw its first combat use when several aircraft launched cruise missiles against targets in Syria. This demonstrated that the White Swan was not just a Cold War relic, but a capable and modern weapon system. The Russian government has also decided to restart production of an upgraded version of the bomber, known as the Tu-160M2. This modernized aircraft features new electronics, more efficient engines, and improved defensive systems, ensuring that this powerful design will continue to serve for many decades to come. The continued importance of the Tu-160, especially its modernized Tu-160M2 variant, highlights a key aspect of future air power. In an age of satellites, cyber warfare, and unmanned drones, the strategic bomber still holds a unique and powerful place. It serves as a highly visible symbol of a nation's military reach and technological prowess. The ability to deploy an aircraft like the Tu-160 sends a clear and unambiguous message to potential adversaries. Its presence on long-range patrols over international waters is a constant reminder of Russia's global strategic capabilities, a role it performs with unmatched style and power. The future for the White Swan is one of evolution, not replacement. The decision to restart production and heavily upgrade the existing fleet with the Tu-160M2 program is significant. This is not simply about keeping old planes flying. It is about creating a virtually new aircraft inside a proven and superior airframe. The new version will have state-of-the-art avionics, navigation systems, and communications equipment. This will make it more effective and survivable on the modern battlefield, allowing it to integrate seamlessly with other advanced military assets and serve as a command post in the sky. Furthermore, the longevity of the Tu-160 platform demonstrates the value of a well-designed airframe. While stealth technology, as seen in aircraft like the American B-2 Spirit, is one approach to survivability, speed and standoff capability is another. The Tu-160's strategy is to use its incredible speed to reduce its exposure time to threats, and to launch its weapons from hundreds or even thousands of kilometers away from the target. This combination of speed and long-range precision strike capability ensures its relevance even as air defense systems become more sophisticated. It is a different philosophy of air power, but one that remains highly effective. In conclusion, the Tupolev Tu-160 is more than just the world's most powerful bomber. It is a bridge between the past and the future of strategic air power. Born from the intense competition of the Cold War, Its remarkable design has allowed it to adapt and remain a cornerstone of Russia's strategic deterrent. As the modernized Tu-160 M2 takes to the skies, it carries with it a legacy of power, speed, and engineering excellence. For the foreseeable future, the majestic White Swan will continue to be a dominant force in the skies, a testament to the enduring significance of the long-range strategic bomber.